Yeah, man. Talk about cause man, you got a screw tape, man. You on a screw tape, man, with DJ Screw, man. Talk about how
Yeah.
you met DJ Screw, and was that just a one-off thing when you did the freestyle over there, or did you ever get to like kick it on the regular? What was your relationship like?
My Me and Screw would kick it every now and then when I came out here, when I came to Houston. Like I would be looking for him and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I well, that dude that slow the music down and shit at.
So you already knew about him, cause he was playing
No,
all your shit. Like,
I didn't know. My cousin, you know, he had hit me up. Well, when I came out here, he hit me up and was like, "It's this dude out here, and they call him Screw, and he take your music and he slow it down, and he got all of the whole, Houston like riding around playing your music and it's slowed down and shit, and it's called Screw music and shit. I want to take you over there when you get out here." So I got here and he took me over to Screw House and shit, and I had some fire with me. Some shit like we smoking now, you know what I'm saying? Like I had some fucking fire, you know what I'm saying? It was so much fire, the shit that I had. Screw asked me what the fuck it was. Like he didn't even know what that shit was. He was like, "What the fuck is that?" I said, "It's some weed, nigga. It's some weed." I was like, "This is what we smoke out in Cali, my nigga. This is when weed was completely illegal, and it was only this type of weed was only in California, like period." You know what I'm saying? And he, cause that's why he was like, "What the fuck is that?" You know what I'm saying? I said, "It's weed. It's we smoke." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? So I'm broke, start breaking the shit down and sticking my fingers. You know what I'm saying? He like, "Damn, that shit stank. Like, what the fuck is that?" He tripping. Like, this is some fucking fire, nigga. Like, trip, like, okay, I know you from Cali, nigga. You gotta be, breaking the shit down. Then this nigga break out with the motherfucking syrup and shit, right? And so I'm like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? This is like the, what you call it, a historical meeting between the West and the Midwest, dude. This is some historical shit, because we both don't know what the fuck it is. He don't know what the fuck this is I got, and I don't know what the fuck that is he got. So we like, okay, well, fuck that. I said, I got this shit rolled up. I'm gonna dip it in that shit.
oh, you dipped the sweat in the syrup? Okay, okay.
So I dipped the weed in the syrup, the blunt, the whole blunt. About 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers in the syrup. Me and Screw sat there.
Yeah, you ain't pull up nothing. Or you just had it on the square.
Yeah, we poured up and everything.
Yeah.
We got the weed dipped in the motherfucking pot. We own one, dude. He started playing some beats and shit, fucking around, and we just sitting up there chilling. And he put on East Bay Gangster beat, and I went up in there and spit that shit. Chilling in Houston, Texas, kicking it with my nigga Screw. I'm coming with one of the 7, so give me the clip and let me blah. I came here packing my 4 vodka. You know what I'm saying? I was off the dome.
That was a freestyle.
I
was wondering if that
I was
was
off the
freestyle.
dome.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, and but I was fucked up. I was twisted. You gotta just understand how fucked up I was. I was in that shit, nigga. Cause after I spit that verse, I went and sat back down and shit, and we was listening to it, and all of a sudden, Screw was head first on the fucking. And I was sitting there like this shit. My cousin came in there and started fucking with us. Nigga, y'all niggas fucked up. Y'all niggas fucked up. Laughing and shit, you know what I'm saying? I think we laid there for about a few hours and shit before we got up. Then he put a little mix on the shit, and I think he gave me a copy of it. And I went back to my grandmama house or whatever, my auntie house, and started chilling and shit or whatever. And, next thing you know, people hit me up like, nigga, your Screw tape all over Houston and shit. I'm like, Screw. I'm like, yeah, I hit him up, nigga. I'm coming back to fuck with you. So, it was always, every time I came out here, I'll be headed to Screw House and to the shop or something. You know what I'm saying?
You played so much of your shit, like Welcome to the Ghetto, hella tapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I came out here in, believe it or not, dude, when I did the Dangerous Crew album at 16 and I was still in high school, I came out here and passing that shit out. I was passing out the Dangerous Crew tapes and albums, and everybody was like, he a rapper from California, he rapping Too Short and shit. I'm 16. And I was passing out. I had a few records and tapes I passed out to people out here. Um, I don't know if they might still have it or even know, but I remember coming out here with my records at 16 and passing them out. The one me and Too Short did.
Yeah, that's crazy. What other man? Talk about some more Houston shit, man. That you got like memories and shit. You ever done any records with Scarface, Ghetto Boys, or?
Well, man, me and Face, we way overdue. We got to get it in. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him. I talked to Face from time to time. Because we found out we was cousins and shit. So, I hit him.
This was recently that y'all just found it out?
Well, Lil J was kind of like staring at me. We was at Draped Up, Dripped Out video back in the day. Lil J was like staring at me from across the fucking parking lot, hella weird and shit. And they was staring at me like looking at me hella hard and shit. And I was looking across the park. I was like, "What? What happened?" He said, and so I walked over there, and he said, who did you say your kin was? Like, who you a kin of? Who you a kin to? And he said, what's your last name? And all that. So I started telling him, and he said, man, you and Face is cousins. And so this little Jay telling me, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Me and Face ain't cousins and shit. And so I come out here a few more times, and then one time I came out here and Face was with my cousins, and they was cousins, and we was all cousins and shit, and it was like crazy as fuck. Like, damn, okay, Lil J knew what the fuck he was talking about. That nigga just told, how the fuck did he know that shit? Like, that nigga just was looking at me hella hard, like, okay, no, you kin that Face, nigga. So yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was some crazy
man.
shit.
Talk about because you had a relationship with Eazy E. I think I saw somewhere you might have talked to him like one of his last conversations before.
I was gonna sign with Ruthless the day Eazy found out he had AIDS. I had came out to L.A. He had flew me out there. He had paid for the ticket and everything. I was coming out to L.A. to fuck with Eazy and do some shit with my homie Cocaine and Above the Law and all of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? We was all rocking. You know what I'm saying? And I was finna go out there and kick with my guys, and possibly sign a contract to Ruthless Records or whatever, and get it in.
You was gonna leave? You wanted to leave Jive at the time?
Yeah. I think he was gonna buy him out and all of that shit. But shit, when I got there to the hotel and everything and shit, the homegirls, hoes with attitudes and shit. They hit me up and they was like, Eazy, he in the hospital, he wasn't feeling good. He said, just chill out, the room paid for and all of that, just chill out for a minute until we figure out what it is. And so, I posted there for a couple of days, and when I started watching the news, I knew what was up, and I just went back to the house, like, damn, man, this shit is crazy to the motherfucker, like, damn. But that was my partner, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of my homies. You don't have too many friends in this game, you know what I'm saying? Me and Eazy never crossed heads or nothing like that. That was just my homie. Like, every time I seen him, I'd give him a hug and I'd tap him on his back to see if he had his vest on, and he'd do the same, and then we'd look at each other and be like, nigga, you got the vest on, motherfucker, yeah. So that was my homie, though, you know what I'm saying? We go back. That was my guy.
Yeah.
Donnie Houston.